Sometimes I need that. Okay, cheers. Ready?
Cheers! Welcome to Cocktail Hour with the Coop. I'm Liz from Arrowacres, Sister Leanne. We are not at our parents' alpaca farm, Arrowacres Farm in Wall, New Jersey, but we are across the street in my backyard.
Because it's summertime
Whoop,
and the heat wave is upon us. It is coming. I can feel it creeping up. This morning it was nice. I went outside to let the dog out and it was not horrible, but I feel it happening.
Our parents are in Canada and it was snowing last night there. And I have her dog, or their dog, and our dog, and between the two of them, someone got up like every hour and a half to 2 hours last night. Whether it was like they heard something or it was something with the kid, like they could hear the guinea, like I think dude heard the guinea pigs and that woke him up at one point. And then I thought someone was throwing up. You know that noise that the dogs make and you get out of bed as fast as you can? That happened, but I don't think it was, nobody threw up, so I don't.
I think I have a bug in my eye, so I apologize if I'm doing this the whole time. But it's lunch hour, so we're having mocktails. Some regular seltzer with some splash, V8 splash.
I have grapefruit juice.
So it's been hard to get time to podcast in the past 2 months. We haven't podcasted since G-Pop passed away.
Oh yeah.
I looked back to see what we talked about. So we've just been busy, I guess. Sports and life. But school's out now. Sorry for the road traffic you'll hear. Whatever. And
Panting dog is inside.
Kids are home.
For now.
I've been knitting a ton. You've been crocheting
I've been
and sewing.
making stuff because I have a piece of paper I need to get from the house.
You have a bug.
Thank you. Yeah, I've been making a lot of stuff. I'm going to be teaching a lot of classes this summer, so I've been making tutorial videos and making samples and stuff like that. So I want to show you guys that stuff. And crocheting.
Yeah. Do you want to go get your paper?
Yeah, I do want to get my paper. You can keep talking.
No, I'm not good at keeping talking. I'll just stop.
Well, it's going to take me 1 second. Come back.
I'm not good by myself. I don't know how you single podcasters do it. It just feels weird, like just talking to the camera.
Okay. We're together now.
All right. So for those
Official.
of you that want to follow along with us, normally we have the Patreon group if you want to join. It's always linked somewhere in here. We have a Zoom coming up Thursday night, right? That's our Cocktail Hour one.
This Thursday?
I think so. I think we're back to back. I think we're very busy. It's usually on Thursday nights. We have 2 different levels. So
It was next Thursday, but
I'll check. We'll check. Yep, so that's fun. And then Instagram, we're always on there posting stuff. So we're going to teach classes this summer. I'm doing beginning lessons. I have 19 people signed up in July.
that's a lot of new beginners.
And they're all local. Like, I'm excited. That's a
Yeah.
lot of people.
Yeah, and have any of them knit before and they're just like,
No, I think they're all
out?
brand new. I think because I had a lot of people say I'm a total beginner. I know nothing. So yeah, I'm excited about that.
I have some new beginner, I have beginner crochet.
I'm going to be exhausted because I work all day and then I'm doing them at night on the weekdays. In the winter, I only teach on the weekends because there's nothing really going on. But in the summer, we live at the beach and I want to go to the beach. So I'm going to do them at night, but it'll be nice outside. So that should be fun, busy. And yeah, and then I have people, if they ever want to do like intermediate, they just come for like an hour and just pay hourly. So yeah, what are you teaching? Do you have stuff to show at your classes?
I do. So I'm teaching beginner crochet. I have some intermediate ones. I have beginner Tunisian, basket making.
Patty might want to learn that. Okay, Tunisian. I was showing her pictures of Tunisian crochet.
Oh, I think she wrote to me. So basket making, felted soap, ice dyeing, no-sew fabric wrapped foil baskets, and an embroidery sampler. So
Show your stuff.
Want to see samples? So I've also been crocheting, so we'll talk about that later. We did this embroidery sampler with my guild, and it was really fun. And I know how to embroider, so this was nothing new to me. I did finish the edge.
I like that.
I just wanted something, and it just kind of came to me, so I did it, and I really like it. I like how it turned out. But it was very, very simple. It was a free pattern. I'm gonna get that for you. I have that here. It was from Rick Rack Embroidery. And one of the members of our guild found this, and it uses 8 colors and some really simple stitches. So back stitch, satin stitch, cross stitch, daisy stitch, and seed stitch. And like I said, I know how to embroider, but I haven't really done it much lately. And I'm so glad we did it because it was really fun. And I know I inspired like Purple Debbie. She got out some old projects and she did hers. And it really is fun. Like it's a nice...
It's nice if you're not, like, I know Mandy right now is in like a knitting funk. Like she doesn't want to knit. Sometimes you just need to do something like
Switch it
totally
up.
different. And then you get back in the groove. So maybe something like that she should do.
Yeah,
Mandy,
so
do that.
I really enjoy doing it. And I like doing it on a different color fabric. It was
Yeah, your
kinda,
colors are pretty. You were afraid it wasn't going to show up, but it does.
yeah, I was really afraid it wasn't going to show up because we used an adhesive. So it was an embroidery. It was a water soluble embroidery adhesive thing. Now she gave me something, but it was clear
Totally
and thin,
different,
totally
right?
different. Yeah. So this was, you put it through the printer. You actually printed on it
Oh.
the pattern, and then you peeled the back off and you stuck it to your fabric, and it stuck to the fabric, so it was white. So when I was embroidering, all these colors were on white, and I was like, oh, I don't think they're gonna show up on the bluish greeny color I had, but you could see it on the back the whole time.
Yeah.
So I was like, oh yeah, it'll be fine. So I really love it. So I'll show you what I designed because I just
So that paper is going to be better than what I gave you.
Oh,
Because
yeah.
mine has to, like, I don't know what, I have a roll of something. I do it on my knitting. I put it down.
So I designed this cute little alpaca.
That's cute.
Very similar
Yeah.
style. And I finished it yesterday.
Ah.
Oh, I just pressed it too, and now it's all wrinkly again. So I'm not sure I'm going to finish this one. Oh, it's hard. The light's kind of coming through, but you could see it good enough, I think.
Is that a bumblebee?
It's a
It's a butterfly. From the back, it looks like a bumblebee.
It's a butterfly, but I used
It's cute.
I used her stuff and it was clear, and I used my water soluble pen on it, and it
Was it hard
it's a
to
marker
see?
and I couldn't, so I used a regular pen, so it did bleed when I was washing it off. Like I think that's, see it, it's the
Yeah,
alpaca's
yeah,
head. It's like
yeah.
that, so it's fine. And like I knew it was gonna bleed onto the embroidery
it's
floss,
cute.
and I accidentally cut one stitch.
Oh.
I was cutting some of it away, and I cut a stitch. So, oh well, no big deal.
Very
But I
nice.
thought it turned out kind of cute.
Very cute.
So I have to figure out how I want to finish that one. That's my embroidery sampler class, and then this is the basket we're gonna make for basket making. It's a kit. I did it last year. I talked about this last year on a podcast. Last summer, I did this as a Fiber Guild meeting, and it is very beginner friendly. It's a really fun class. So if you want to see class times, I have a post on Instagram on Arrow Acres Farm Yarn, and I have one on our Facebook page, Arrow Acres Farm. I have all classes. I threw out random dates and times. I did it like summer camp style with like a morning session and an afternoon session. And I did them the week that my husband is actually teaching summer school. So I am flexible. If you want to come take a class and schedule doesn't work for you, I don't care. You let me know and we'll schedule a time that works for you. If you want to bring a friend or two, great. If not, we'll just schedule a new class for you. So the other one I'm doing is ice dyeing. So I've been working on tutorials for this. So I've shown.
Sometimes we don't know if you show it on our Patreon Zooms or here.
So I've been working on videos, and I did
Maybe.
some.
I'll just show it again.
So these are new ones anyway. I wouldn't have shown these because these are new. So these are all ice dyed. These are tea towels. The colors are not turning out right at all.
Oh yeah,
but
no, it looks like brown, but
but-
they're like pretty
It's,
pinky, greeny, blue.
is it showing up when I get close? No, not really.
What is this?
Cotton.
I just always want a nurse.
I know,
I
right?
just want to have
They're
a baby.
cotton tea towels, but I have gifted them as receiving blankets.
Yes, they're perfect for
but
that.
they're also just great.
You know what they're good
tea
for?
towels.
If you make your own bread,
Oh,
for
for
letting
proofing?
yeah, for letting your bread rise, to cover it with that. It's perfect for
Okay,
that because the air
so-
can go through and breathe, and that's good.
So I'm teaching ice dyeing the easy way, is what I'm calling it.
Ooh,
So this is just
pretty,
random.
fun.
So I have.
Wait, can I see one of these? Can it be
Yeah.
like a hair scarf? Or
Yeah.
is it too big?
No, I think it's.
I think
It
it might be too big.
This one ended up turning out kind of brown. because of something I did, but when I was dyeing it. But it's a sample, and then I have another sample. And all of these things I'm showing you are actually the same color.
Yeah, it's too thick. But like a thinner,
thick,
smaller would be so pretty as a hair scarf.
So then this week I did color samples, so that when everybody goes to do them, so now I'm gonna label them all and
look at you.
Have samples. I have to get a couple more colors. I want to get a pink, and I want to get an orange, and certainly you can make those colors. But yeah, I have a video tutorial I'm going to be doing on this. So this will be up on our Patreon. This will be available to all of our patrons because it's just a fun thing to do. And like I said, I do this the easy way.
Did you get these at the dollar store?
These are from the dollar store.
I need to go get some because I need, my washcloths are like bleh,
well, I just brought them out. I have to go to the other one because I still need more because I'm hosting this for my guild first before I teach it.
Is the dollar store online? Can you shop online?
You can, and you can have most of it. You can usually have it shipped for free to your closest store.
Oh.
But the lady told me some people are having issues with the free shipping, so let her know if I have any problems. So I have that. I'm going to be doing felted soap. I don't have any of my samples. I'm going to be using a different soap, so I want to make new samples of those. And that's it. On the quill baskets, I've shown those before. I don't need to show those again.
The shadows are weird. That's okay.
We're under the apple tree. Yeah, so those are my classes. Isn't this pretty?
I like that one the most.
Me too.
Yeah, it doesn't show up right on there.
No, but it's so pretty. Anyhow, what have you been knitting?
Socks.
I can't believe you make socks now.
I started making socks because Denise at Earth Tones Girl, she started that knit along. It was like read a book and knit a sock.
Socks.
And I'm like, you know what? I like Denise. I'm gonna join.
You like Denise, you like knitting, and you like reading.
So I thought,
perfect make along.
Let's do it. Well, I got hooked. I've knitted socks before. I never enjoyed them. I made a ton. I don't know, like 5 pairs, and read a bunch of books. So I gave one as a gift, so I don't have them, but I'll show you this one. My friend, now that I knit, everyone gives me sock yarn. So my friend Joan gifted me this yarn.
I love that yarn.
Mustache yarn in the daily egg, so it's supposed to be the colors of the chicken eggs. And then the orange I used is Blackbird Sycamore. She was one of our giveaway, make-along giveaway people, and she gifted me 2 full skeins and then minis. So I've been using her minis as my heels and toes and whatever.
Remind me, I have to talk about make-along too.
They're so cute. So this, I've just been doing the Susan B. Anderson How I Make My Socks. Simple, size 1 needle, cast on 64. I like the slip stitch heel with the turn and then the gusset. They fit me best. I literally made like 4 pairs. I made shorty socks.
Yeah, I want to make some shorty
I made
socks.
the Lee socks. Seashore Sharon gifted me that pattern. I made those. They were in like rainbow stripe. Gave them to Lauren, my son's girlfriend. She's very knit-worthy, so I've been knitting for her. And I wish I had that top. I'm going to show a picture of it though. So I just started another, I finished another one. This is Blackbird Sycamore again. Her yarn is awesome and her colors are so pretty. And then this, yeah, same thing. I've been just making it simple. I get another one started. Constant, like nonstop. I don't know why I like them now. Maybe because people are giving me sock yarn. That might be it. And I don't, because it's expensive. Like sock yarn is super expensive and I used to buy it for shawls. But then I'm finding I don't wear shawls. Like the ones that wrap all around, I don't wear them. So then I didn't buy sock yarn because, anyway, but now my friends just give me sock yarn. So now I knit it all. Isn't it pretty?
I love it.
I don't remember what this one's called because they give it from their stash and I don't even know what it is. So that's my socks. And then I've been knitting. So I told myself this summer, knit something for me, knit something for the coop, you know, so I can sell it. Because in the fall and winter, That's my Christmas shopping money. So whatever I sell, then I use it for shopping. So I made a couple baby hats.
Aww.
This is, oh, so cute. This is another going home bonnet. I really, really like this little bonnet. It's super quick. And I love garter stitch for babies. It's just squishy and nice. So that's an alpaca something blend. Isn't that pretty?
Oh, that feels
pretty
nice.
Pink. Then I used that again for the, this is just a simple garter stitch. I cast it on, I don't even think I had a pattern for this. I just cast it on a little, you know, edge here. And then I did garter stitch until it got to be 4 inches. And then I just decrease.
They're so cute.
This one has a pretty I-cord
I like
around
the
the edge.
I-cord.
See the I-cord? So when you knit the bonnet, and then you have to pick up, and you knit an I-cord all the way around. So that's the only.
Cute.
Are they adorable? And then I braided the things. These have an I-cord, but that's braided.
Very cute.
I thought they were cute. And then I knit this. This is garter stitch hat by Little Gray Heart. It's a free pattern.
Size.
I think it fits me, but it's a one
It
size
looks short.
pattern. I made, yeah, but I thought for a toddler.
Short, but it's more toddler.
It's for like a toddler, and then it could be boy or girl, right?
Yep.
Super simple, like big needles, quick. I made the pom-pom this morning, so that's another thing to sell. My brain hasn't been able to handle anything crazy, so I just do simple stuff.
Yeah. I have
Then our local yarn shop, Grace and Pearl, ran a knit along for the birch. What is this? Birch and moss scarf.
Soft.
So I knitted this holding 2 fingering yarns and a mohair together. I did it in 2 colors. It's easy. You have to keep your pattern with you, but I don't mind that. Some people hate that, but it's like I was never bored doing it.
It's really pretty.
It's a $7 pattern.
And I bet you could do it with 1 fingering and 1 mohair for like a spring.
You can do whatever you want.
Yeah.
It
This is
comes
like winter
in,
weight.
I feel like there's a DK version, there's a sport version. I might be lying. But I went online and I saw what other people did. And I didn't have sport maybe enough of it, but I had fingering weight, so I held together and I had a mohair. That's the other thing.
Do you start this side first or this side first?
You start
With the holy side?
Yeah, the holy side first. The
Yeah,
lace
so that's-
part,
and
then you
this
get to
one's
there.
not holy.
Yeah,
But you could probably also do just the holy way the whole time.
you could. It's really pretty. So I'm gonna
Very pretty. Pretty color.
So I'm gonna sell this in the farm store, and I might make one for myself.
Yeah, I like that.
So that's that one. Yeah, I like it a lot.
So I was stash busting for the coop. And I didn't know what I wanted to make. And I had a pile of yarn. I'm like, oh,
they're my
all look-
colors.
I'm like, they all look so pretty together.
I didn't see
And we were on
that.
Patreon, and somebody said, what are you making? And I said, you're gonna love these colors.
Was I paying attention?
It was last month.
Yeah, they're my colors.
So it's literally all scraps that I had in the bottom of my thing, and I just did like a
Your arms are tan.
thank you.
Looks good. On
Linen
The yellow
stitch.
looks good next to your tan.
Linen stitch. And then I had extra, so I made a hat. Look at this cute hat I made.
Ooh! For
Cute,
me?
right? So it goes, I mean, it's all like this, it's almost all the same yarn, but
Ooh!
Fun stuff, right?
Yeah.
cute
Oh, this
set,
is
right?
a cute set.
So I'm literally just
that's-
yeah, that's the seam. I'm literally just stash busting.
Do you know that
and
when-
I'm gonna make a bunch of these?
When Tracy makes hats, she always gives it to Paige to model, and it never fails. Like whenever you put it on, like the seam is right there. Like why? You have to- Yeah.
And then I think I'm gonna schedule a class for this.
Ooh, oops.
This is my super simple hat, but I hold whatever I want together. So I held 2 together on this. So one's a hand dyed and one's an alpaca
Oh, that's
wool
pretty.
blend. And it's the easiest way to make a hat. It's a rectangle. Seam it, cinch it. But it's great for the people who have a hard time keeping their edges straight.
Oh, is that the one that you make long?
You make a rectangle. You just make a rectangle and you seam it and you cinch it. It does need a pom-pom though, so you have to like pom-poms.
Yeah, if it's too thick.
Yeah.
I tried cinching. Remember when Johanna came in to learn, and then it was just too thick. I couldn't do it.
But if you cinch, you gotta have the pom-pom. So, but the problem with this class is you have to cinch it on your own. Like, no one can make the hat in the class time. No. But you can learn to work on your edges and have nice, straight edges. And all you knitters out there who crochet and you're like, why aren't my edges straight? They're not supposed to be. See how it's like a little bit wavy?
Yeah.
All the knitters don't like that.
Oh, that wouldn't bother me.
No? That's whenever I'm teaching a knitter, like basic crocheting. But see the edge? I'm like, it's supposed to be like that. It's straight. Like,
well,
it's
if we
like
did like a knit one, it's like you're ribbing, it's not always straight.
Yeah, it is. It's pretty, well. This doesn't bother me. I'm a crocheter. But I love making these hats. And these are also great stash busters because I'll just hold everything together.
This is really soft. What is all this?
Alpaca. It's like almost all 100%. This is the only one that's not, and it's a soft one.
It's very nice.
But they're all farm yarn from our animals, and the rest is 100% alpaca, I think.
Pretty.
So that's what I'm working on.
I have one whip, well, beside my sock. Okay, totally not my normal color at all, but it was
not your
once
color,
again, it was gifted to me, so I was knitting with it. I am making the Corin cardigan. I bought this pattern a while ago. I am knitting it with Green Mountain Spinnery Weekend Wool, and I think the color is Deep Lake. My friend Tracy gave me a sweater's quantities worth. It was her sister's that was like hanging out at her house for a while, and then I went to Tracy's house. It was hanging at her house, and I have friends that are just like getting rid of stuff right now, so they asked me if I want it. Anyway, I made the V-neck version. This is how much is this pattern? I wrote it down. $9 something, $9.27, because it's like European, right? So I'm doing the button band now, and then it's gonna get sleeves. It has like a short sleeve version. I'm gonna do 3/4 lengths because that's what I like, and I have to block it. So, it's not easy.
It's not easy.
It's not easy because it's hard if you make a mistake. Like I made a mistake.
And you made a mistake
on knit night. Right there. You wouldn't know. I'm not gonna point it out, but I missed, like, it's wrong right there. And I couldn't fix it. And yes, I was talking. I'm sure that's why. What are you looking at?
My garage door just opened.
The kids?
Did they just come past us?
No.
Just checking.
I don't think they did. The kids are fishing. She has a big pond in the back. They've been fishing in the canoe.
It's closed, but that's weird.
Maybe someone turned the light
on. Odd.
So anyway, I'm thinking it'll go over like dress at night when it's chilly.
I want a nice thin, boxy, like half sleeve, like to my elbow, full boxy sleeve, little something crop to put on.
I had a sweater when I first started dating Rick. Abercrombie and Fitch was huge, so like 1996. And they gave me a gift card to there for my birthday, and I got this little off-white, like cottony, like kind of like this. I wore it until it fell apart. And that's what I've been trying to like recreate. So when I bought the pattern, I was like, oh, it'll be like that. This would be nice in a cotton linen. Yeah. I think. So yeah, hopefully I wear it because it is very bright. It's not normally my color at all, but with like a white sundress or something, a white.
Speaking of bright and not normally your color. And our new to your make along. I made a dress. Look, my seams are really good on this side. They're not so good on this side. They got a little off on this side, but you know what? I don't care.
Tell them where you got the fabric, Fancy.
Mood from New York City. I ordered it online. During their St. Patrick's Day sale, everything green was on sale. So I didn't know how good I was going to be, so I said, yeah, sale. But I love it. I've worn it a couple times. It's like bathing suit material. You felt it, right?
I did, yes. Yeah, it's like a bathing suit. Is it hot to wear?
No.
Oh.
No.
Because you know sometimes it's like.
Yeah, no, it's good.
doesn't
It's
breathe.
good. I like it. So I have some jersey that I bought from Joann's, and I thought Joann's was closing because they claimed bankruptcy.
Yeah.
And when I went in there, everything was basically wiped out, and everything was like on mega sale. But my friend Maria went, and they're not closing. Ours, at least, is not closing. They just are restructuring and blah, 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 blah. Getting new material.
Good. I want to make a top for Rhinebeck. I finished my eye dazzler. I didn't bring that, but you guys saw it in pieces.
Yeah.
I finished it, and I also finally blocked my autumn alpine, and it blocked so beautifully that I'm wearing that on Saturday. Of course, weather depending. Eye dazzler on Sunday. Don't know what I'm wearing
I
Friday.
haven't made anything yet.
But I'm thinking Friday, if I can sew, like I want to make the Fire MacGyver shirt that she had last year.
I have a coat
With
I
like
want to
a
make.
cute, like,
I want to make the Ilford jacket. I showed you a pattern down at Old Spool. She has a class for it, but I can't afford the class, but I'll go by the pattern from her. And if I need
oh
help.
my God, dude humps Sunny.
She put him in his place the other night. She had enough. Today, she doesn't care.
She's like, whatever. Let's get it over. Dude.
At least she's not out here going with her ball in the background.
Yeah, we were talking about Rhinebeck. Okay, so the bags aren't on pre-sale yet. They haven't put my logo up on the website.
Cake tickets are
Let's
on
go.
sale.
Cake tickets. We're going.
I bought mine.
We're going
and Mom's.
Friday. Yes, I was in the middle of a crazy work day, and Debbie was asking me to help her, and I was like, she's like, can you get mine? I'm like, I'm so busy. I was on calls, and so Chuck did it. So Chuck got.
Yay,
Chuck got one for me and Debbie. She's working on her weekender sweater, so she came over. It's her first sweater ever. She's doing awesome on it. So she got to the neck and she had to do Kitchener stitch, which she's never done. So she came over like for a real lesson. She sat down and I taught her and she did it and she rocked it. And I was so excited for her. And she's like, am I done? I said, no, now you got to do it on the other side.
How'd she make out on the other side?
She didn't do it yet. I don't know how she's doing, but she did the front. She's done it before. She just has to do it again. But that's a fun knit. If you guys are looking for a sweater to knit, the Weekender is a fun knit. And it's easy, pretty much easy, and it wears so well. It's such a comfortable sweatshirt.
Yeah.
It's like a sweatshirt
I want
sweater.
like a lighter weight version of it. Like
there is one. There's a Weekender light.
That's basically what I want
Yeah.
in a springy look,
Yeah.
though. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like really light.
Oh, like Caitlin Hunter has a new one that's real light and has the stripes. It's like a linen-y kind. I think that would be really nice to wear. And I also I'm anxious to see what Andrew Mowry's Rhinebeck sweater is going to be because she hasn't put it out yet, and I didn't like last year's for me. It was I don't look good in that. I need like a little bit of, I'm big on top.
Yeah.
So her stuff was like very form-fitting last year, and I couldn't make it look nice on me. The year before I loved. I wish I had done that one. That's when I said, I'm going to do it next year. She just put out a new pattern that looks like the Weekender, but inside out. Like the Weekender, you see the wrong side. It looks the same with like bell sleeves. So with a crew neck, but I like the boat neck on me. So if you like crew neck, you might like her new one. That's out now. I'm like ready for my next, what's my next sweater? You do. Did you finish spinning?
I'm not doing it. So I started, my new
You spend like a gazillion dollars on that.
but it'll go into
Other
great stuff.
Okay.
But I started plying it. I was like, this is not sweater yarn. It is too soft. It's gonna pill. I'm gonna wear it for 5 minutes and it's gonna be pilling like crazy. I need to use something else. So I'm gonna use Cascade 220.
You picked your sweater though, right?
Yeah, and I have yarn for it.
Okay.
So I have everything. I just have to do it.
I'm thinking.
It just stinks not knowing what the weather's
I
gonna
know.
be.
That's why I'm thinking if I have a shirt and then like a hat, a cute hat, and like a shawl or something.
I think I'm gonna make a dress for myself, and I want to sew the dress
and then
a sweater to go over it, like a cute little something.
Yeah.
And I also want to sew the Ilford jacket, but I have to find the right fabric, and I don't know what I want to do. So I have to, but I definitely want to make it. And it's going to be a big challenge for me. It's going to be hard.
If you are watching this and you've started your Rhinebeck sweater, Tell us what you're making.
Yeah.
I
And did
wanna
you
know.
finish it yet, or did you just start it?
I'm like constantly, like I was trying things on. This was like a couple weeks ago. I finished the eye dazzler. I blocked the autumn alpine.
Oh, we went
and
to
Rick's
Grace
like,
and Pearl, and you tried a million sweaters
oh,
on at
I
Grace and
love
Pearl.
so many. And Rick was like, you're trying to figure out what you're going to wear in October right now? I'm like, yes, I am. It's a big deal. This is like, I think about it all the time. I have to make my scarf that Andy designed that matches my
Yes.
logo. But that's going to be so huge, I'm going to wear it for like a minute.
I made one, and I decided I'm not going to write the pattern. I'm just going to do a quick video tutorial for free for you guys, because it's so simple how I did it.
Yeah. So I have to do that still. Yeah, but I need my next sweater.
need
Like
my scarf.
I'm like when it's like when I'm reading a book, I need to know what the next book is. So I'm almost done with this. What's my
Oh,
next
I remember the name of
sweater?
the one I'm listening to like right now, and I like it.
Oh, books. I've been reading like a crazy person too. I read so many that I've liked. I don't know if we talked about The Women when we podcast last time, but that was excellent. You probably all read it by now. I read it right when it came out. Just for the Summer by Abby Jimenez. I loved it.
That was good.
Great rom-com.
Yeah.
I loved it.
All of her books are good.
That's the
cute,
first one
silly
I ever,
rom-coms.
and it was cute rom-com. Like,
Yeah.
I just read Summer Romance. That's by
I have
Abigail
it on
Monahan.
hold.
Yeah, it just came out.
I have it on hold.
She wrote
I'm
Nora
waiting
Goes Off
for it.
Script and
Yeah,
Same
yeah,
Time
yeah.
Last
Yep,
Summer.
Yep.
So I liked that one, and I had a couple on hold at the library that were more serious. So I took out The Real Americans, which is supposed to be good. I haven't started it yet. I took out another silly like rom-com, and then I started Knife River, and it's very good. It's like a real book. Oh, there's kids.
No, he didn't go out with them.
Oh, it wasn't him. But Knife River is very good. It's a debut novel. It just came out at the end of May. I like a debut. It's like my favorite kind of book because I think the author like has been thinking about it like their whole life, and then this is their baby, and they put it out there. It's very well written. I think it would be hard to listen to. She goes from past to present in like the same paragraph.
Oh.
You know what I mean? Like you have to be really like when I read it. But I knew I was like, if I listen to this, I'd be like,
I'm
what?
listening to The Codebreaker's Secret right now, and it's not past and present. It's 1941 and 1965, I think. But she's pretty good about saying it. But
you have to have it in your head, like, time change.
yeah, because like I put it in while I'm doing this, that, and
Yeah.
the next thing. And sometimes I don't hear it right away, and so I'm all of a sudden it's like, wait a second, who? And there's a character that's in both of them, the past and the present, and he goes by a different name. He goes by his first name in the one and his last name in the other. So that makes it easy to know if they mention his name. I can tell if it's the future or the past, or it's not.
Well, she'll be like driving down the road in the present, and then like flash to a.
Does it italicize?
No.
Oh,
But it's easy to read it, like very easy. It's very, very well written. It's good. And the sister's name is Liz, and it's really a sister story.
For anyone who is going through or just went through like the end of year class party, end of year school activities, crazy stuff. If you haven't read Lori Gelman's Class Mom series, fantastic. You should listen.
I'll have to read it. Mom said it was good.
There's
too.
4 of them.
Oh.
And so he's in kindergarten. Max is in kindergarten in the first one. He's in 3rd grade in the second one. He's like middle school in the 3rd one. I think I haven't read that. I've only done the first 2. They're really fun. They're really quick. I listen to them. I don't know if they would be as fun to read because like one of the funny parts is all the emails, like the who it's to and who it's from, and the way because the author, she actually reads them.
Yeah.
It's Gelman from Regis and Kelly. It's his wife.
Oh.
Is the author. So I just remember him from like when I was a
Sitting
little
over
kid.
on the edge.
Yeah.
Yeah,
They
now
mentioned
that
Regis.
Now
in
that
the one.
show is her and her husband.
Oh, it is.
I know. I don't put it
watch
on.
in
I
the
just
morning.
put today's show
Outside
on, and I
cleaning
wait
poop.
till Jenna and Hoda are on. I like them. I enjoy it very much. I don't have a show to watch though. Like I'm
Love
struggling.
Island's back. Whoop, whoop.
Kardashian.
1 episode every day. New episode every day for weeks. But I'm caught up right now, and it's driving me nuts. I like to just like binge like 3 episodes in a row. It's so trashy.
Yeah, I don't have anything.
So trashy.
everyone's saying that the new Bridgerton is so good, but I never watched the second season, so I put it on and I can't get into it. I guess I like the first season, but I'm just like, man, I don't really care. I don't care. I don't care. I just want like
I'm meh about Bridgerton.
Yeah,
I watched it.
I want to watch
Oh, I
it.
think that is the second part out now of this season.
Yeah, and everybody freaked out the other day. Like they said it was so good. So I was like, oh,
I guess I
I
need
don't
to
watch
watch
it.
the
And then I
second
went to
half.
watch it and I'm like, oh, I missed a whole season. I only watched one season. Oh my gosh, dude.
There's a new season of Heartland out on.
Well, that I stopped watching years ago. I watched it and then I kind of forgot about it. I just rewatch Gilmore Girls every day. So that's what I put on. But I need a good show. The Resident. Oh, I binged it. I loved it so much.
I need a good show.
I need like The Resident. Or like, yeah, if you have a good show.
I haven't been watching much.
What was the Offspring I loved so
Offspring,
much?
Last Tango in Halifax.
Yes. Oh, and
That
if you
was
have
really fun.
BritBox, I have BritBox now. Thank you, says Karen. But I go on and I'm overwhelmed and I have no idea what to put on. So if you have like
As soon as you start liking things, I'm sure it'll start suggesting things. Is it like that?
like
most streaming devices?
Broadchurch, I loved.
Broadchurch was heavy though.
I know, but I loved it. And like Last Tango in Halifax, like that, I loved. So if you have anything, you can tell me. I watched some Father Brown. I think that was fun.
Got nothing.
Yeah. So if you have that too, oh my gosh, these dogs.
It's like Bridgerton in there.
Or Love Island.
No. Yeah, a little bit.
He stopped. He must have known we were
I
watching.
know. He only does it for like a couple seconds.
It's my dog's second birthday today. Woohoo!
Happy birthday, buddy.
He hasn't calmed down at all.
He's never going to.
No, I don't think he will. It's okay. He loves me. He's the
He
best.
loves me.
Yeah.
All right.
I think that's it.
I
Right?
think so. Yeah.
Yeah. All right.
If you want to sign up for a lesson at the farm with either one of us, email us. You want to put our emails in
I'll
there?
put it in there.
Put our
Yeah.
emails down in the notes.
Yeah.
You can email us to sign up for a lesson, whether you want to do it with the group or by yourself. We do
Yeah.
them.
Okay. My mocktail is empty.
And
Now I need
mine's
to eat
getting
lunch.
warm.
Okay.
Cheers.
Cheers. All right. See you guys later. Happy summer.